What's up, y'all? Beef coming at you with another review. Joined again today, as per usual, recently. We've got Big Milky here with us today. Everyone give it up. Woo. Also known as Micah. Micah is a professional hairstylist as well as artist, musician, just a creative powerhouse of creativity. So what have you been up to recently?
All of that, but mostly taking care of a kid.
Hey, that's great. Parent too, you know? Wow. Incredible. So today, what we're going to do is try a product that neither of us have had before, and then we're going to rate it on a scale from 1 to 6. 6 being top marks, 1 being mediocre. And today we have for you hot sauce. This is the black truffle infused hot sauce. Micah had texted me months and months ago and said, hey, do you want to review this gourmet hot sauce I accidentally bought? And I was like, why, yes, I do. And so
I accidentally buy hot sauce.
Sometimes it just sneaks into the cart. You're like looking at it and you're like, you're checking out and you're like, I thought I put this back.
Right, like you go to put it on the shelf, but like it does one of these like up your sleeve.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Chef Boyardee commercial. It just like rolls home after you. We had truff 5 times this week.
So this hot sauce followed me home, and now we really have to try it because we've tried this Melinda's. You want to?
Oh yeah, and then so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try this first and rate this one, and then
bending the rules just a little bit.
And then we're gonna compare it against this one afterwards, the Melinda's black truffle hot sauce. So as always, you know, you gotta cleanse the palate with any citrus will do. I prefer lemon juice, so we're gonna go ahead and this is a fresh bottle. They didn't have the big one when I went, so I had to get this one. Cleanse the palate.
My favorite part.
I took too big a sip. I took too big a sip.
I also took way too big of a sip.
Okay, well, good thing we did that. So what we're gonna do?
Palate's never been clean.
Cleanest palate on YouTube, dude. We're gonna try it with some chips, which we have here prepared in a dish, a chip dish, and we're also gonna try it just plain here. So
Let's break the seal.
the sip was too big. Oh, cracking it open live on YouTube. Live at the time of recording.
Should we start with a snifter?
Get the big whiff. Get the initial whiff.
Oh.
Definitely, you can smell the truffle. It kind of smells spicy. It's kind of
But on like the lower end
yeah.
of spicy.
It's like a more muted spice, but I'm definitely getting notes of hot sauce.
There might be hot sauce in here.
You think it could be a hot sauce?
I don't know, but I can't wait to try.
All right, so I'm getting like obviously you get the truffle, but it's sort of like there's almost like a strong like, tomato scent in there as well.
There's a lot of tomato smell.
Strong tomato, but it smells like there's gonna be a good amount of spice in there. So let's go ahead and try it. I think without the chip first, just so we can get just the sauce, and then we'll introduce the crunch and see what that does.
Will you do the honors?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of tilt the bottle here and get a little dab on it. Get a little dabberoni. I don't know if should I eat this whole thing or should I just do just a little bit of that?
I mean, since it's not like a spicy hot sauce, I think you could get away with it.
Well, how hot is it?
Ow.
You just went for it? Okay, good.
Oh, that's good. And the answer is not very hot.
No, it's kind of sweet.
It's very sweet.
Like initially it's sweet and then the spice kind of creeps up on you.
This tastes like a whole plate of some kind of pasta dish, not just like the noodles or the sauce, but like the whole thing.
Like if you took an entire pasta dish and turned it into a sauce.
Like put it in a blender and like that's what this tastes like.
And then imagine if you use that as pasta sauce.
Oh, that's really good though.
Yeah, I kind of only feel the burn like where the sauce physically touched. Like it didn't really like disperse. It's sort of like a localized steam.
It's not a buckshot. It's definitely a slug.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Go ahead and let's get the little bit of the.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. Okay. Let's go ahead and actually redistribute the wealth on that one. Okay.
Papa bless.
There we go. All right. Which one do you want? And should we cleanse the palate again to get the most object?
Probably to be the most objective that
The
we
most
can
objective.
be.
Wait, would you hold my?
I'll hold your chip. I'll do it. I'm not doing anything.
All right. I'm gonna get this sip. I'm gonna leave that open for you.
Thanks. Now you
Just
don't
need
have to
use
hold my
brain.
chip.
Yeah. Just let go of my chip, man. Hey, let go of my chip. Is it a chip or a tap? Can I pay with NFTs here? What do you mean I can't 3D print hot sauce? All right, let's try it with the chip.
Wow.
Kind of cuts the spice
It really does.
almost in half.
God, it's so good.
It is delicious.
Like flavor-wise, that has to be one of the best hot sauces I've ever had.
You think so?
One of.
You put it on that list.
Nate,
I think it is quite good. It's very robust and very creamy. It's almost like a cream.
I'm a sucker for the black truffle though.
Of course.
That's one of my top favorite
I-
flavors of hot sauce.
I like the way that they've blended the spicy with the sweet,
Yeah.
and I think it is a very strong flavor. But now, being a gourmet hot sauce, is this worth the $16?
Absolutely not.
Is it that good? Like, it's an enjoyable sauce for sure.
It's probably my favorite hot sauce that I've picked up,
right.
but I don't think it's worth $16.
That's a big ask. So on a scale,
But I am curious though. Like I guess I can't say that until I've had it next to that one because I was a huge fan of the Melinda's one when I tried it.
Of course.
So I got to try that one first before I can really say.
On a scale though, from 1 to 6, what would you give?
That's a 6. That's a 6 for me.
That's a 6 out of 6 for you.
If I had to eat that in some way every day, I could.
Okay,
Happily.
for sure. I mean, you could really. It's the kind of thing you could put on pizza.
Oh my god, it would be so good on pizza.
You could put it on pasta, like we were saying, and like some sort of noodle dish. You could use it for a lot. It's a very versatile
You
kind of
probably
hot
throw that in a
sauce.
stir fry.
You really could. I think you could, and I'd recommend it too. Honestly, for me, I wish it was spicier, and so I am gonna only go ahead and give that a 5 out of 6.
Beef lives for the pain.
I want it to hurt, but also be really good flavor. And it is really good flavor. It's just not, for me, this is not like a perfect sauce because it would be spicier for me, for my taste. So I'm going to give that a 5 out of 6, but that is a solid sauce. But I personally, I don't think I would spend the $16 on it.
Yeah, that was my question. No.
But we're going to go ahead and try the Melinda's, which is a good bit cheaper, and see if the quality difference really is at play there. So again, we'll go ahead and try that by itself, and then we'll try it on the chip as well. See how this stacks up against the gourmet
Did
truffle.
you cleanse?
Oh no, I didn't. I've never cleansed.
I don't drink juice. I've never cleansed.
Talk about a juice cleanse, dude. All right.
Okay, well, right away I can definitely tell you that this is better.
100%. Like, infinitely more flavorful. The consistency is better. Go figure.
This almost tastes like the ingredients were got old a little bit
Yeah.
and then turned into the sauce. And I don't want to downplay this because until
Yes, of course.
this moment, this was like my favorite hot sauce.
Until you had tried the gourmet truffle hot sauce.
I might have to take a back pedal on the whether or not I'll spend $16 on a hot sauce in the future. Just because I didn't realize the stark difference
the actual quality
between the
difference
two.
there.
Yeah.
As
far as a truffle hot sauce goes.
The thing is, I think if you're in the market for a more executive sauce, if you're in an executive tier of sauce,
If you're a sauce
hunting,
exec,
if you're a connoisseur of sauce,
I would sauce on Wall Street.
I would say that is worth the $16 if that's what you're after, but I think that this is also a totally passable option for the truffle flavor. So like, yes, this is, I would say, exponentially better, but this is also still really good. I'm gonna give this, after trying that, probably a 4.5, which is still above a mid sauce, but that is a good deal better, like a 1.5 better.
I'd say a 4.5 is good if we're talking like hot sauce in general, but as a truffle sauce, this actually drops down to 3 out of 6 for me. If this is a 6 out of 6, it's barely half as good as this one is.
Interesting.
But we have to try it on the chip too.
There we go.
Not previously considered.
I can't imagine that this is going to help it, just because when it was on there, it took some of the spice away, so we'll see.
That's another thing. This is a lot less spicy than the expensive sauce.
Like, considerably. I might even actually agree with you. I might bring that actually down to a 3. I think that's actually pretty mid.
Wow. Damn, man. That's boring.
Dang. So the moral of the story is don't buy gourmet sauce because it will ruin other sauces for you.
I cannot stress this enough. I was very happy. I was wholeheartedly content with this hot sauce.
He used to text me, I love this sauce. He would send me pictures.
I would send him. I'd be like, oh, dude, breaking out the truffle sauce again.
You would cut my hair, I would go to your house, and we would eat that sauce together.
Yeah. With all manner of things. Pizza, we're like, oh man, this hot sauce, it's so good.
It is so good, and I can no longer do that.
Never again. I'll never. Wow. I guess I'm a $16 truffle hot sauce kind of guy now.
Hey, better you than me.
I've officially ruined hot sauce for myself.
All right.
I want more.
The final ratings, we both said that this Melendez is a 3 out of 6, and then Micah had given the gourmet truffle a 6 out of 6. I gave that a 5 out of 6 because I want it to be freaking spicier.
But for real though, give them like a 1 out of 6 on making it $16.
Yeah, that definitely
like,
it's an expensive sauce, but it is delicious. Thank you all so much for watching. Micah and I are working on all kinds of music and things all the time. I made 100 beats in 100 days. You can check those out down below. Links to that, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of links, all kinds of stuff down below. Micah,
I make stuff sometimes. All manner of things.
Clickeroni.
Yep. Just look around.
Be kind, be you. Most of all, stay beefy. We'll see you in the next one.
See ya. Oh man, this is so good.
It is really good. It's quite a good sauce. Would you care to try this sauce?
I would love to try this.
Yeah.
You want to try both sauces?
Yeah.
Oh, let's give them the side by side.